Okay, folks, I think I have a method that's going to work much better than my past attempt to read to you from this caravan. As you can see up here, it says caravan for the 15th of January. You see that at the top there? So this is for the caravan. I didn't go all the way to the very, very, very beginning of this, but I wanted to go, and you can see over here, I'm almost to the very top. I just try to go as far back as at least yesterday. Obviously, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of new messages in here. So, read every single thing. I'm just going to try to give you what the people are saying. As you can see, this is from yesterday. So, I see a lot of people. It's full. Somebody responds to that. There's not that many people at the. Okay, I don't know why we lost connection there for a moment. We are near Petén, this one says. Allá van a ver a la gente. You're going to see all the people meeting up at Tecum. That refers to Tecum Uman, which is on the border of Guatemala and Mexico. And also in Petén, because everyone went their own way. And then there are people that are pondering that. Someone says the F word here. That is referring to the F word here. It's just how they pronounce it. Send a picture from the crossing, says this person. I'm at the house of the migrant. There are places all along this route called houses of the migrant. And these houses of the migrant are part of this. Many of them are part of the, I don't know if you want to call it an underground railroad, basically, of places where these folks in the caravans are going to be given housing or, a place to stay, a place to eat, a place to sleep on their route within these caravans. This person says, we are in Petén. Somebody responds to them, well, if we're all going to join up with the caravan when we're inside of Mexico, what does it matter? Because this person is saying they're in Petén and this other person is at the house of the migrant. I'm at my house and I'm planning on leaving tomorrow. You are. I'm in Santa Barbara. Somebody asks the person that's at the house of the migrants, how'd you get there so fast? To Petén, F word, must be in a car, who arrived quickly. And then someone responds, how did you get there so fast? They said, walking. Honduran brothers. Somebody responds to the post saying that the person walked to the house of the immigrant by laughing hysterically. You see this? All of these laughing emojis in response to the person that said they walked. How did you get so quickly to the house of the immigrant? Pues caminando, says the person, walking. And the response to that is, ha, 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 ha. Now, the reason that is because we know that can't be true. And then they're also laughing at the comment in response to the getting there so quickly, where they say analyze the statement, Hondurans, and all of these people are responding with laughter. Yes, they're analyzing it. Doesn't make sense. So this is a person that posted they're arriving in Petén, and this person also posts other pictures. All of them look to be in the same place. And then this person says, This is Santa Elena, this photo here. Sherry, I hope so. I don't know for sure. I'm hoping that this information is being shared with Border Patrol, with the authorities, so that they have a, I believe that it's important to hear from the people in these in these chats, directly what they're saying. We are between Rios and the Casa Migrante, which is the migrant home. To Mexico, so that you can, or are you not waiting for them? And this person says, how are you going to do this when one of the groups is in Santa Elena and another one is in Petén, and another one, and Lester is in Rios? In here, this is the person that's Lester. I'm pointing at their phone number here, and you can see their name. The truth is that the caravan got divided. At the border, we will find each other again, meaning the border of Mexico. Someone responds to the question about Mexico saying, we leave tomorrow for Santa Elena, Petén. And this person asks, I thought you were already in Petén. And the next person says, we're going for no reason, you ignorant. And someone else laughs. And they respond back to them, ignorant? I don't think you even know what your name is. And again, they're responding to the question of when are people arriving in Petén. God willing, our group, the majority of our group will arrive. Folks, they're talking, this was yesterday. Remember, these conversations happened yesterday when the original caravan took off, which was the 15th. Today is when they're leaving from these locations. Nosotros en Petén, we're in Petén. Look, it's a lie then. There he is. They say they're in Petén. Está tu número y dice Lester. That it says your phone number right here, and it says that you're in Petén. And then this person says, wow, what an attitude. And this other person says, Lester, what's going on? Are we meeting up in Petén? That person, Lester, acts like a woman, I believe. Maybe not even a woman would have the words that he has or be that stupid in real life. Just in real life, people. Just imagine how he left people behind, that a-hole, sold out person. Lester, you suck on it. I'm sorry for the vulgarity, folks. I'm trying to, yeah, we had a couple of reconnects there, folks. I apologize. Lester, when are we meeting up? And then people are responding to what was said about Lester. We leave tomorrow at 9:30. Elena at 6:30, which is where Petén is. We've already bought our tickets en route to the north. Good evening. I'd like information about this group and its advancement last night. My husband is within the group, and I know nothing about him. Thank you. So now you're going to hear today, you're going to hear, sorry, we have a little bit of shakiness here on my phone. I hope that's okay. Is that a little bit better, folks? They're talking about people that are missing. Right away, you notice you're going to see a lot of people posting to this group asking about family members that joined the caravans that they have not heard from. Lester responds back to that woman asking about her husband. The majority of the people are between Rios and Las Cruz. Someone says, we are here in Ocotepan, park. Mañana iré a Guatemala. So they're going to Guatemala tomorrow, but they're in this place now, whatever that is. And then they say, may God protect you. And then here's a message. Oops, hold on. I gotta turn this on so you can hear it.
Dicen que allá en Tapachula está un chingo de policías y la...
They say that in Tapachula, Chiapas, in Mexico, there is a poop ton of cops
frontera los están esperando, dice.
at the border waiting for us.
Pero es que en Tecumán, ahí en Ciudad Hidalgo, al otro lado del río de Tecumán.
In Tucumán, which is on the Guatemalan side of the border, at the border of Mexico,
ahí lo está esperando la Guardia Nacional, los federales.
The National Guard is waiting for us, the federal
Inmigración y todo eso.
Federal police and immigration agents.
Dice.
That's what they're saying.
Y ahí los están esperando y en Tapachula dice que hay un reguero de policías que...
And in Tapachula, Mexico, and Chiapas, they say there's a whole poop ton of cops.
Todo reguardiado en la central, en el parque.
They're at the bus stations and at the park.
Central, donde se reunían las caravanas antes.
Where the caravans used to meet up. Okay, so they're giving each other intelligence information about where not to go and where the cops are and where the immigration agents are.
Diciendo un amigo que tengo yo ahí.
I got this information from a friend who's already there.
Solo un aporte ahí para todos ustedes. Yo estoy acá arriba. Estoy en Reynosa.
Hey, I'm here to support all of you in the caravan. I'm up here already in Reynosa. Reynosa is in Mexico.
Si van a venir, tírense un solo para Matamoros porque hay más.
If you wanna come up here, you need to try to cross the border in Matamoros. That's across the border from Brownsville, Texas, folks. Just so you know.
Gente esperando. Ahí está toda la gente en las carpas esperando que los.
And there's a bunch of people there in tents waiting. So they're directing people through Matamoros, Mexico, which is one of, arguably one of the other most dangerous border crossings in the country. In the world.
Dejen entrar. Cáiganles a Matamoros. Ahí está ese pijo de gente, se les une y se
Go to Matamoros. There's a bunch of people there already waiting.
se arma todo ese revolú, hijo de puta, para que abran ese puente y lo dejen entrar a todos.
And then you guys can arm a revolution against those people. Well, he called them sons of whores, actually. So that they will open up the bridge. Did you hear that, folks?
Mundo. Hay un consejo nada más que les doy.
I'm just giving that as a suggestion.
Porque está feo ahorita acá arriba.
Because it's ugly up here right now. I want to play that again.
Solo un aporte ahí para todos ustedes. Yo estoy acá arriba. Estoy en Reynosa. Si van a venir, tírense un solo para Matamoros porque hay más gente esperando. Ahí está toda la gente en las carpas esperando que los dejen entrar. Cáiganles a Matamoros. Ahí está ese pijo de gente, se les une y se arma todo ese revolú, hijo de puta, para que abran ese puente y lo dejen entrar a todo el mundo. Hay un consejo nada más que les doy porque está feo ahorita acá arriba.
Did you hear that? I just wanted to play it completely and let it play without me stopping and starting it so that somebody else who speaks Spanish as well as I do that you could check with will translate that for you, where this man is suggesting to the people in the caravan to go to Matamoros, meet up with the people that are already in those tent cities that are run by these con artivists, funded by these American organizations, and they're going to push in a large group of people to force them to open the border. Hijo de puta is what he said. Do you hear that? That's son of a whore. And he's calling the people that are running our borders and our bridges in Matamoros sons of whores. Okay? That's what he just said. Listen again.
Solo un aporte ahí para todos ustedes. Yo estoy acá arriba. Estoy en Reynosa. Si van a venir, tírense un solo para Matamoros porque hay más gente esperando. Ahí está toda la gente en las carpas esperando que los dejen entrar. Cáiganles a Matamoros. Ahí está ese pijo de gente, se les une y se arma todo ese revolú, hijo de puta, para que abran ese puente y lo dejen entrar a todo el mundo. Hay un consejo nada más que les doy porque está feo ahorita acá arriba.
Okay, folks? And somebody responds to that audio, or to one of the audios, yes, here comes the people now. one question, says Alejandro. Are you guys going to cross through Tikkun Uman? Nope. We're crossing through Petén. We're already a bunch of us here in Petén, and then they send pictures. It's through Petén. This Mario dude sending more pictures. They're hanging out, having some food. I'm not going to open all of these pictures up, but you can see. We're waiting here, Lester. Check it out, folks. Right? We're leaving to Petén tomorrow. We are trying to advance. We're traveling tomorrow to Petén. Okay, we'll be spending the night here. Everyone's going to Petén. Okay, and the more of us that there are, the more power we will have. This person asks, or should we advance? We'll wait here for you, or should we advance? And it says, no, wait for us. The majority of people believe that we're going to cross into Tikkun Uman. But there are eyes on Tikkun Uman. So as you heard earlier, there are people reporting where the police presence is so that the caravan can avoid immigration agents and federal police, etc. Están confundidos porque van unos para allá. Some people are confounded. They're confused because some of the caravan is going that route. So you understand what's happening here, folks? Do you understand what's being said here? Reading between the lines, let me explain what's happening. There's a group in this caravan that is being sent to a location where they know they're going to get deported, arrested, and sent back home. But they're letting them go there anyway. They're allowing for that confusion to take place so that the others can go to a different location. Do you understand that? Because they're telling people to go, some are going to Tikkun Uman, some are going to Petén. And they're being very careful about where they're crossing because they know where the agents are. But all of us will find each other once inside of Mexico. Over here, there are around 300 of us. We planned on going at 3 when the first bus leaves to the a la Técnica. Técnica, I think, is to the bus station. But if you assure us that you're going to be coming this way, we can wait for you. And so this person that said that the majority of people think that we're going through Tikkun Uman is responded to by someone else, Lester, that says, no, not Tikkun. We're going to Petén, 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 Petén. Okay, he has spoken, it says. We will wait here then. Eso jamás van más para Petén. So it says here, Tuntun says, the majority of people are going through Tikkun Uman. And this other person, Lester, contradicts him saying, never. More are going to Petén. Someone responding exactly and okay to these other things I already read to you. Then somebody shares the link to join the chat, and they're talking about Petén again.
Buenas noches, y los que iban aquí por Copán no saben nada de ello. Es que iba un hijo mío y me dijo que iba por Copán. Avísenme, por favor.
Okay, that was very strange. I'm sorry I'm eating. I haven't had breakfast or lunch, actually. But anyway, this woman says, hey, tell me if you're going through Copan, look, I'm trying to find a friend that's with the caravan, and I don't know where he is. So if you could get back to me. She doesn't ever say the guy's name. Somebody posts this. Let's take a look at it. Okay. It says, Mexico says they will not let the migrant caravan from Honduras enter. The Mexican government will stop the passing of migrants from the Honduran caravan that seek to reach the United States. It's a massive caravan that left early Wednesday morning from Honduran territory. Catracho is like a nickname for people from Honduras. This was confirmed by the Chancellor of the nation, Marcelo Ebrard, that's the Mexican Chancellor, and the President, Alejandro Giammattei. According to the Mexican government, they warned that they will utilize all of their resources to avoid the crossing of the migrants of their border. They will increase their controls of the border. On their behalf, the authorities of Guatemala will increase their controls in the framework of the Accord CA4, which permits transit through Central America that is free as long as people have their documents of national identity. So you're guaranteed free passage, free migration, but you must have legal documentation of your true identity. Okay? Giammattei instructed the director of the Institute of Guatemala's Migration to verify the relationship between adults and children that are traveling in the group, because he said there are cases of these children being utilized, exploited without scruples. We must guarantee the safety of minors, he said, adding that if there are adolescent children traveling on their own, those will be returned to the country of Honduras. Okay, moving on. Oops. And somebody posted that picture in response to that saying, God is the only one that can control the outcome. He will help us to reach our dreams, and there will be no authority that can detain us because God is with us. If God is with us, who can be against us? Someone asks, Angie Angel says, and why is God not in your country? Good question, Angie. And somebody responds, Gladys responds to her, ignorant. And then Jessica says, in response to the question about God being in your country, why don't you think a little bit first before speaking? Mario responds to that person, can someone eliminate this person from the group chat, please? This person obviously doesn't understand God can punish. Angie chimes in again, undeterred. I speak of what I see. All you do is distill hunger, poverty, and you run around crying, and you still bring up the word of God. Basically, she's telling them you have the audacity to bring up God in the BS that you're doing. Mario responds to Angie, you're not a human. And Angie, she keeps on hitting. What does she come back with? Well, if God punishes, is he going to punish you? Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. Oh, Angie. And then she, in response to what she said about them distilling poverty and running around crying and basically making people feel sorry for them, basically. Mario says back to her, and may God forgive you one day so that you never have to suffer any needs. And have to travel to the United States And if you're ever pulled in that direction. But anyway, Jessica responds to Angie as well, saying, you should give thanks to God that you have everything that you need because you speak this way. Obviously, you've never suffered through anything. Angie responds, what fault does Mexico have to resolve your suffering? There are also here in Mexico millions of people living in poverty just like you, and they're not running around making people feel sorry for them. And Gladys responds to Angie's question about, will God punish you? We don't need people like this. Eliminate this negative person. If she doesn't believe in God, she is lost. Angie says, ha ha ha, you get mad because I speak the truth. Ciao. Jessica responds to Angie again. And they say that we want to go to Mexico. You need to understand, we aren't going, basically she's saying, we're not going to Mexico, we're going to the United States. Don't be ignorant. We're going to the U.S. Angie says, oh, sure. I'm sure they'll be waiting for you at the border with open arms. And she's talking about the border of the U.S. Here in Mexico, you're running around begging. And Jessica responds to her statement about the open border in the United States. Well, and at the end of the day, it's not your problem. And if you're so rich, why don't you help the poor people of your own country? And Gladys goes after Angie's statement. After Jessica's statement, saying that dicen que queremos ir a Mexico. Oh, the person saying that they don't want to go to Mexico. They're going through Mexico. And it says, that's true. This person is fighting for no reason. We are not crossing. We are going to cross Mexico. That's true. But we're not crossing through your home or through your bed. We're going to the USA. Angie says, yes, it is my problem. You're using my country and its resources and its tax base. And Gladys says in response, ha 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 ha. So that's a Mexican jumping in this conversation saying, hey, why are we supposed to fix all your freaking problems, right? Jessica says, oh, look, they removed her. Poor Angie is gone. That didn't take long. And this is what it's like. If you bring up anything in these chats, they will kick you out pretty quick. Well done, friend. Very good. We don't need people like that. So people are rejoicing that they got her out of there. Excellent. We don't need people like that. We're now in Ocotepepe in the caravan that left at 4 a.m. Today, we are gathering here. Somebody know about the El Salvadorians that wanted to take the bus? We are over here in Petén waiting. And they post a picture of themselves. Oh my God. Oh my God. Capture visible part. Excuse me, kids. I'm going to screen capture this because I think I remember this guy. I think he's one of the smugglers I featured before. So, if I don't mind, where's my Caravan 2020 folder? Oh! I'll just put it in here. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Okay. Back to the chat, folks. Back to the chat. Sorry about that. And more pictures. in response to Angie saying it's a problem of using Mexican resources, this person says, don't listen to these types of commentaries. Uh-oh. Retro. I'm getting the spinning wheel of death. Oh, okay, here we go. We're moving now. We're moving. What happened? Don't listen to these types of commentaries. Remember that our goal is to remember what our goal is and let us not stoop to their level. God bless. More pictures. There's a bus. The hell? In response to Angie, says this other person says, I'm here in lies. I am here in Honduras, and I stayed. I was seeing recently on Telemundo, and I saw, contrary to everything you said, and that is circulating in this group. Mentira, yo estoy aquí en Honduras, me quedé. Y estuve viendo hace poco el noticiero Telemundo y vi todo lo contrario a esto que está circulando en el grupo. Okay. So we're here, supuestamente el gobierno de Mexico. So supposedly, and this woman continues, the same person that's responding to Angie's statements about Mexico says, supposedly, the Mexican government is going to give us support. Give us support. Give all of us immigrants support. I saw the report on Telemundo. See how these media people help to, fan the flames here?
Nombre, el que dicen que se tiró aquí por Copán, señora.
No. You said you crossed the border in Copan? I just have a question. Is there going to be another caravan? I got stuck. Can I leave on the next? Can I leave on the one for the 15th? You still have time to catch the caravan, someone responds to them.
Sí, pues supuestamente estaba pronosticada para el 30 de febrero.
I heard that this...
Enero, quiero decir.
I thought this was leaving on the 30th of February. No, I mean January. So, no, there's a different one that's leaving on the 30th also.
Enero, quiero decir.
Right. People respond to them. There's a picture again. There's Mario, whatever his name is. God, that guy looks so familiar to me. Good night. Rest well. Amen. When are you leaving to Petén? We have to come together and we will have more power as a big group. Yes, we will. Where are you? Guatemala. Send a picture, Lester. Mira que al barro nosotros estamos en Ocotepeque. So, we're in this place, Ocotepeque. Are there good people there? And then this other person says they're leaving at 400 hours, it looks like. The person, Lester, responds. I think Lester is one of the smugglers, my guess is. Take down that number, guys. This number right here. We are en Rios, en Casa del Migrante, border with Corintios, Guatemala. See that? And someone responds to Lester, es que usted salía a las 11 va de San Pedro Sula. You said you were leaving at 11 from San Pedro Sula, and we are now arriving in Aguascalientes. Te Amo Madres responds, posting the story about how, according to the migrants, they're ready to leave the terminal. Take note, they're taking off. This is right now at the Grand Terminal in San Pedro Sula. So there's still people leaving in the early morning. It's the truth is that we had to wait together for everyone in a sector of Guatemala to cross into Mexico. In response to Angie, she's been removed from the group, but they're still talking about her. Ignore her, they say. HDP means is short for hijos de beep puta. So that's a bad word. It's short for son of a whore. That's what it is. If you ever want to know in Spanish and you see HDP all together, that means a bad word. They're talking badly about God. No, she wasn't. She was asking you about why you keep bringing up God. And then this other person says, just ignore her. She's from Mexico. So hateful against the Mexican people. I don't know why. The good thing is that not all the Mexicans are like her. And then this person says, en verdad esto es un gran desmadre. No se dieron las cosas como tenían que ser. The truth is this is a big disaster. Things did not turn out as they should have. Everyone went in their own direction. No one waited for anyone. I do not know why we act. ¿Por qué no actuamos como as people, as humans? Y si desde el principio se habló que era caravana, puta hubiese sido caravana. And if from the beginning it was said that this was going to be a caravan, it should have been an effing caravan. And not one group going this way and another group going that way. F word, let's be more human. Come together as one in the same place. Advance together and not in groups. United, we are a force. Then people agree with that. They're very happy with that. Yes, they are waiting in Santa Elena Petén. They're not walking until Saturday.
Pues chica, buenas noches. Fíjense que en esa caravana a mi hijo, estoy preocupada por él porque él no me ha vuelto a llamar. Dijo que iba a ir por Copán, yo no sé por dónde, pero no me ha vuelto a llamar. Necesito saber de él. Ayúdenme, por favor.
Disculpe y mande las características y una foto de él para ver.
No, él se llama Denis Alexander Núñez, aplícanos.
Denis Alexander Núñez. So the woman starts off saying that her son is in the caravan and she has not heard from him at all. And she is very worried and she wants help. Here's another one. Okay? And then the next person says, can you give us some characteristics and upload a photo so we can see him?
Pero quiero saber de él porque que en la mañana fue que me habló en la mañanita y no me ha vuelto a hablar.
He called me early in the morning and he hasn't called me again.
Y no sé, dijo que los que estaban por Copán, yo no sé por dónde. Pero no sé nada de él porque no me ha llamado. Él tiene 18 años.
Only 18 years old. My husband and I know nothing, have heard nothing from him. Check it out. Here's another picture. Who is that? There's no comment behind it. Oh, here's a audio. Let's listen.
Él es mi hijo, el mayor.
This is my oldest
Por
son.
favor, denme información de él si me lo han visto, por favor.
If you've seen him, please let me know.
Por favor. Se los pido de corazón porque estoy preocupada por él. Él es mi primer hijo y estoy pensando en mi bebé. Es mi hijo y lo amo.
I'm thinking of my baby. He's my son and I love him.
Ayúdenme, por favor. Él lleva teléfono, pero me dijo que le iba a descargar el teléfono. Pero ayúdenme. Sí.
Please help me, please. He has a telephone on him, but he told me he was going, that he didn't have any charge on his phone anymore.
No me lo miran, por favor, avísenme.
Ok, cualquier cosa y lo miramos, le decimos.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Sí, se lo voy a agradecer, por favor, porque estoy preocupada por mi hijo.
Yes, I will appreciate it because I'm very worried about my son. So here they are at the house of the migrant. A lot of these different locations, shelters, churches, etc., they all have the same name. Casa Migrante, Casa del Migrante, Embajada Migrante, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, it's not one place, it's multiple places that all have the same style of name. There's one in Tijuana, they're all throughout the country and through Central America as well. So this is one of the migrant homes through where they're crossing right now at the border. There it is. There's a lot of people here in Ocotepeque. Nima, will you get a hold of your Uncle Raul and find out what he wants? Sorry, folks. I'm dealing with people trying to call me. Tell them I'm doing a live stream right now. I can't talk. From where? Yep, there's a lot of people here. And what house are you in? In La del Rio, or the one near the river? So see, there's a lot of migrant houses. See how there's so many? That this next person, Tune asks, which migrant house are you at? The one by the river or which? And he responds, yes, aquí en Ocotepeque. I saw someone in response to the lady asking questions about her son. She said, I saw someone looking like him here. Let's see what the heck this is. Ugh, I hate this. This is set up for, obviously, for a cell phone. So I need to change the code here real quick. Sorry. Me trying to mature, and you come out with this. I don't know what this is. Okay, so they're making fun of, obviously, the president acting like a prostitute. The song says, when I see a man, I throw myself on him. So this woman says, yes, he's my son. Please help me find him. I saw someone that looks like him in Ocotepeque.
Él se llama Denis Alexander Núñez Aplícano.
His name is Denis Alexander Núñez Aplícano. You hear that?
Yo mandé la foto.
I sent a picture.
No sé, quiero que me averigüen a ver si me lo han visto, porque necesito saber de mi hijo.
She wants to know where her son is. Yes, I saw somebody that looks like him, and he was with a bunch of kids, a bunch of muchachos.
¿Por dónde lo vio? Disculpe.
Where did you see him?
Es que él a mí me dijo que había hallado unos amigos, yo no sé de dónde, pero no me dijo de dónde. Pero sí, la última vez que me habló en la mañana, en la mañanita. No, solo quiero ver, tal vez ahí me lo mirara y le diga que yo he estado pendiente de él y que comunique conmigo porque estoy preocupada por él.
Well, the last time I talked to him was in the morning, and he did say something about some friends, but I didn't get all the details. So if you see him, would you tell him to call his mother? I'm very worried about him. Yo lo vi aquí en Ocotepeque, pero a saber si es él. I saw someone here in Ocotepeque, but I don't know if it was really him.
¿No me podría mandar una foto a ver si es él?
I'm going to
Por
send you a
favor.
picture.
O no lo pudo captar en la cámara o grabar, no sé.
She wants the woman to take a picture of the kid that she sees. There's a lot of people here in Ocotepeque, and then they sent a picture. What time are they leaving from there in the morning?
En la madrugada salen para dónde, disculpe.
Where are you going to in the morning? Guatemala. Okay. We're at Puerto Barrip. Vienen, and there's more behind us, so you can wait for all of us.
Por favor, díganme a ver si me ha visto a mi hijo. Ahí mandé la foto. Necesito saber de él.
Tell me about my child. I need to know how he's doing. You see the desperation of these people? Send the picture. Let me see it. Maybe I've seen him. This is my son. Look at this little boy. He is a little boy. Very, very young face there. This kid.
Pero es que la verdad no sé por qué frontera se fue, porque me dijo que por Copán iba.
He really didn't tell me what border he was going to cross. He said he was going to cross through Copan.
No sé si por Corinto o por Agua Caliente. No sé.
Mire, y ahorita voy saliendo de aquí de San Pedro para Agua Caliente y dicen que en Ocotepeque dicen que está un montón de gente ahí.
Sorry for the buffering, folks. This man said he was just leaving the ref and that he was going to keep an eye out for him. There are certain people that step forward to answer a lot of questions. I think their organizers are Butte. Keeps doing it. Sorry, guys. Yes, a lot of people are in Ocotepeque.
Mira, amigo, discúlpeme ahí, tal vez y me lo... Ya mandé la foto ahí y me lo mira. Por favor, dígale que dijo mami que lo llame. Que haga lo posible por llamarme, por favor.
Can you please tell my son if you see him to call me? I put the photo in here. Tell him his mother wants to talk to him. Aquí está, pero también hay gente en Aguascalientes. So in response, this ref guy says they're leaving in the morning.
¿Cómo así? Explíquese bien, por favor.
Please explain yourself. Yes, ref says I'm leaving about 5 in the morning. And then they drop a pin showing the location where they are on Google Maps. Right there. Is this not crazy? Look at that. You can just do that. Drop a pin. Boom. This person drops another pin. Oh, he was giving a live location. What does that do? Expired location. Was that a video or something? I don't know how that works. I've never done a live location. Live location ended. Must be some kind of video. Looks like they were in Ocotepeque. Where are we meeting at the border? People sleeping. Everyone's sleeping. Looks like people are sleeping on the ground there. You see a whole row of people, and it looks like there'd be an outside hallway with some kind of a roof here. We are in Tecum. So now they're in Tecum, Uman. We're going to Mexico. And this person is questioning the woman that asked about her husband earlier on. Someone asked about what time they're leaving Tecum, Uman, what time they're arriving. Someone from El Salvador is trying to take a bus, and they're saying they're going to Petén from El Salvador. They're going to Petén. Around this evening, around 1,000 people will be arriving, he says. Unas 1,000 personas. That's 1,000. Okay? Hello, where are you? Where are you going? Santa Elena, Petén. Where do you live? We're entering Guatemala. Hello, friends. I'd like to know if people are leaving San Pedro. I'm going to try to catch the caravan. I'm coming from Santa Barbara. I'm entering in Corinto. I'm passing through Tecum, Uman. And then I post another picture of people here. Row. You see those okay? There's lots and lots of people. Are we going to go into Mexico through Tenosique? Benedictions for you and your family. Excellent. More pictures of people sleeping. More pictures of people sleeping. They're just sleeping on sidewalks, basically, here, as you can see. There's that dude again. This is the guy. This is the guy. It's the same guy. Audio. Oh my God, I want to get this guy's info. What is his name? My research brain is going crazy right now. We're waiting in Petén. We're waiting for you here in Petén.
Sí, cabal, aquí por aquí en Petén vamos a esperar a todos.
They're going to wait for everyone right there in Petén. Okay, we're headed toward Petén. Hopefully we'll leave. Okay, this person says, here in Tecumuman, there's a group of people, but everyone believes they're going to be leaving through, crossing through Tecum. But the rest are going to Petén. This person says, I hope they go through Tecum. Why don't you get your poop in a group, basically? There's a lot of confusion. No kidding. We don't know where we're crossing. Is it through the Orange or through Tecum? We're waiting for people in Petén. Hurry up. Okay. There's another picture. All the people waiting.
Buenos días.
Good
Bueno,
morning.
ya vamos a llegar, que estamos aquí en la casa de inmigrantes, en el refugio todavía, pero ya vamos a llegar dentro de un rato.
We're in the Casa Migrante in Cocuyo, I think he said. But we're going to arrive soon. More people on the road.
En la casa del Inmigrante Santa Elena estaban, en la casa del Inmigrante Santa Elena, ¿verdad? Sí, porque ya vemos un montón aquí afuera en la terminal.
If you're at the house of the
Tenemos que esperar a la gente porque
This is if you're at the house of the migrant, we are outside the bus terminal.
tenemos que esperar a la gente porque en México queremos entrar con todo, espérenos.
We really do need to wait for people, okay? Because when we enter into Mexico, we want to enter as one. Listen to the strategy. They're already all broken up when they started. But now, when it's time to cross into Mexico, they want to get into a big group so they can be intimidating.
Queremos entrar con todo, pues. Tenemos que esperar.
Nosotros aquí estamos en San...
Queremos entrar con todo. Hear that?
Santa Elena, Petén, en Santa Elena, Petén estamos todos.
We're all at Santa Elena Petén.
Y estamos esperando a los que vienen en camino.
And we are waiting for the ones that are on the road. Okay?
Así es, compañero, pues todavía vamos aquí de camino, aquí, ¿verdad? Para Santa Elena, como dicen algunos compañeros, ¿verdad? Que es bueno de que no nos movamos todos para que entremos todos a México. Es cantidad de personas que vamos todavía aquí atrás, ¿verdad?
So this guy's saying we're on the bus, we're en route, we're going over to Petén, and somebody commented that we should all enter in Mexico together, but there's a lot of us that are getting left behind.
No, tranquilo, tranquilo. El grupo está aquí, ya nos reunimos, vamos a...
And this person responds, calm down, calm down, calm down. We're all, waiting here.
Caminar hacia la frontera.
And we're going to walk together across the border.
Pero nadie va a pasar. Todo el grupo va a estar en la frontera esperando a 100
But we're not going to cross without you. We're going to wait as a group at the border.
metros de la frontera. Nadie va a pasar.
No one is going to cross without you.
Todos vamos a estar aguardando a que todos terminen de llegar y cuando ya tengamos todo
And we're going to be there waiting until everyone arrives. And then when we have all the people,
el grupo, entonces intentar la pasada, pues, porque para pasar todos, pues.
that way we can all cross.
Buenos días, ¿me podrían informar en cuál frontera estarían ustedes?
Can you let me know
En
what
la
border?
frontera, en la frontera de los naranjos. ¿Y ustedes por dónde vienen ahorita?
In the border and something, I can get that.
En la frontera de los naranjos.
Lo Narado? I couldn't understand what that is.
¿Y ustedes por dónde vienen ahorita?
And then he asks, where are you at? And and this person, I guess, responds, oh no, it's this other person, Toon says, right now, there's a group of 10 people. We are in Tecum, and we're headed to Santa Elena Petén. And that's all that she wrote. Be united, wait for the rest of them so that you can go in a big group. I'm still in Honduras, but I have money and I can't leave. But I don't have money until the 30th, and that's when I'll leave, if God willing, and I hope everything goes well and that God is with you, each and every one of you that are in the caravan.
Ahorita viene una caravana de aquí de San Pedro. Vienen más de 3,000 personas ahorita que salieron de aquí de la terminal.
Right now, there are over 3,000 people leaving the bus terminal in San Pedro Sula that are in caravan. Holy crap, that must be the second one. No, it's not the 30th yet. So another 3,000 people just left there.
En serio, está saliendo otra caravana de San Pedro, dicen.
Oh, that's another caravan leaving from San Pedro. That's what they're saying.
No le creo.
And I didn't believe it.
¿Para dónde? Porque aquí vamos caminando supuestamente para Santa... ¿Para dónde? Alguien que nos pueda ayudar, por favor, que para dónde vamos a agarrar, porque unos agarraron para Tecún, otros...
Yeah. This woman says there's a lot of us, but some of us are wanting to go to Tecún.
Para Santa Elena, y aquí vamos caminando y no sabemos para dónde es que en realidad vamos.
And some of us want to go to Petén, Santa Elena, so we don't really know which way we're supposed to go.
Por favor, ayúdennos.
Help us.
Please. Jenny dice aquí, ¿verdad? Oye, todos estamos en Santa Elena, Petén, Jenny. Todos estamos en Santa Elena, Petén. Vénganse para Santa Elena, Petén, que aquí estamos todos esperándonos.
Everybody's in Santa Elena, Petén. Come down here. Everybody's waiting.
Para que se reúnan de un solo. ¿Verdad? Tal vez los alcanza la otra caravana que viene saliendo ahorita de la terminal.
Maybe the other caravan that is leaving the terminal right now will catch up to you guys.
También.
Possibly. And Jenny says, okay, we're all in Santa Elena. And they send a picture of the people. What is that?
¿Y esta foto, dónde la tomaron? ¿Dónde se tomaron esta foto?
Where'd you take that picture?
Confirme, por favor, por dónde vienen ahorita ahí, en esa foto que vienen ahí.
Confirm, where are you at?
Mira.
And this person drops a map here. Go toward Comitán Boulevard, it says. and it has a map from Tapachula, Chiapas, all through Mexico. Now they're traveling up this way instead of going the long route all the way over here to Tijuana. You see, their goal is to go to Matamoros, Tamaulipas, right? This is right across from Brownsville, Texas, exactly like that guy was suggesting that they do. This would be a possible route suggested by me for the caravan. See that? And then here's another map, and it's got from Tabasco. You can see it's from Tabasco to Tamaulipas. 16 hours and 18 minutes. Wow. And this way they don't have to go through Mexico City, which they were doing before. Or this would be another possible route from Tabasco to Tamaulipas, it says.
Buenos días a todos.
Good day.
Dios los bendiga, espero que hagan.
God bless you.
Que la paz de Dios en sus vidas, en sus corazones. Siempre con aquello de poder dar la información que sea necesaria, aunque esta no es información preliminar, no es información, perdón, no es una información de primera o oficial, sino que es una preliminar.
This is only preliminary information. This man is a low talker. I can barely hear him. He was speaking a bunch of blessings and stuff first, so I just skipped that.
O sea que otra persona pues pueda dar una mejor información, pues también, ¿verdad? Pero es nada más una como una colaboración que puede.
I'm just collaborating here. I'm just making a suggestion. See, he's trying to make it seem like, hey, I'm not one of the leaders here. Like, there's no leaders here. I'm just making a suggestion. I'm not making any rules, so don't think that kind of a tone.
Haciendo para ver qué ruta se va a tomar en el nombre de Dios y todo sale bien y logramos pasar la frontera mexicana.
And if everything goes well and is planned, we will be crossing the Mexican border.
Me encontré esta ruta que es de Tabasco para Tamaulipas.
And I'm just making some suggested routes to get through Mexico from Tabasco through Tamaulipas.
Si bien es cierto, Tamaulipas ya es un estado fronterizo, ¿verdad? Y su capital.
And there in Tamaulipas, which is a border state,
de este estado de Tamaulipas, de Reynosa.
And the capital of the state of Tamaulipas is Reynosa.
Y Reynosa es la ciudad, ¿verdad? La capital, que está prácticamente en la pura frontera.
And that is the capital city, Reynosa, which is practically on the border.
Estando ahí, pues ya es cuestión de que seguimos unidos, pues vamos a llegar a este lugar.
And once we reach there, it's just a question of basically, if we're united, we will reach our goal.
Supuestamente en este mapa se puede apreciar que son de Tabasco para Tamaulipas, son 16 horas de camino, caminando regularmente en vehículo.
And as you can see on the map, it is 16 hours and change of walking.
Pero hagan cuentas ahí a pie, son más de 1,200 y algo de kilómetros.
Oh, that's 16 hours and 18 minutes in a car. But if you figure out what that is walking, he said, that's 1,000 and some kilometers.
Lo que hay que recorrer, para los que son, estudiaron la física, ahí pueden hacer sus cuentas, ¿verdad?
For those who have the physical endurance to do it, you have to do the math on it.
Hay que multiplicar esto para ver en cuánto tiempo nos podemos llevar, ¿no?
So we'll have to look at that to see how, what kind of time we can make
para llegar ahí.
To arrive there.
A Tamaulipas, ¿verdad?
The state of Tamaulipas.
Ya de ahí hay que ver cuánto tiempo nos vamos a hacer de Tamaulipas para Reynosa.
Once you arrive in the state of Tamaulipas, you have to figure out how much time it'll take you to get to this capital city of Reynosa.
Que es cuestión de horas, ¿verdad?
It was just a question of hours at that point.
Entonces, es sugerencia nada más, ¿verdad?
Again, it's just a suggestion.
Estaré investigando qué más se puede hacer para.
And I'll continue investigating what else we can do.
Para poder acortar la ruta.
To shorten our route.
Voy a hacer pasar información más tarde.
And I'll see if I can share that information later on. And that same person posts this map of all of the states. And as you can see, he is suggesting a route that pretty much goes right up this side of the border and then hits. And look, it's you know, the way that Mexico is built, you know, it's kind of like a big cornucopia. And on the short end of the cornucopia over here, which is over by the Gulf of Mexico, right? We've got, boom, this is a long state. Tamaulipas is really long. So it comes all the way down here. Look how far away the border of Tamaulipas is from, if you look at it, from the center of Mexico, Mexico City, like the middle of the country. It's kind of a short jaunt. And remember that the caravan was insanely, for God only knows what reasons, but we've explained it here. They have a lot of people in California helping these caravans. We're taking this route this way, all the way over here, all the way over here. Okay, there's not even any map over here for me to go. That's how they were doing it. Anywho, let's go on.
Bueno, ahí hay otra información más. Ahí hay un mapa prácticamente que más o menos nos marca más o menos los estados que vamos a cruzar. Yo pienso que ahí.
So here's another piece of information. I said I shared a map here that shows you the states we're going to be crossing through.
Por todo el lado de la costa del lado Atlántico mexicano. Tenemos que ya pues cruzar en Chiapas, donde vamos a empezar, va llegando a Palenque, como todos están diciendo que Palenque. Pero de Palenque tenemos que subir a Tabasco.
After Palenque, we have to get to Palenque. Everyone's talking about that. After that, we have to go to Tabasco, right?
Después de Tabasco, estoy hablando a nivel estado.
We're talking about states here.
A nivel departamento, por decir algo, como nosotros estamos acostumbrados, que en nuestros países hablamos de departamentos. Pero
in our country, we call them departments. So they call their states departments in Honduras.
Se habla de estados. Entonces,
but here we have to talk about states because it's Mexico.
Llegamos al estado de Chiapas, pero vamos a llegar a un pequeño municipio, con una pequeña ciudad que pertenece a Chiapas, que es Palenque.
So we're going to arrive in the state of Chiapas, but we're going to go to a small municipality called Palenque.
Palenque tenemos que buscar una ruta más corta.
And once we are there, we have to look for a shorter route.
Para llegar a Tabasco.
To arrive in Tabasco.
De Tabasco vamos a, ese ya es estado, el estado de Tabasco. Del estado de Tabasco vamos a subir al estado.
Tabasco is a state. And once we arrive in the state of Tabasco, we're going to go to the state of Veracruz.
Y vamos a atravesar por todo el norte, parte norte de Puebla.
Everybody back? Okay. So they have to go through the northern part of Puebla.
No vamos a ir al centro de Puebla, sino toda la orilla, lo que es Puebla.
I mean, all of the edge of what is Puebla.
Puebla, vamos a saltar el estado de Veracruz. Y después de Veracruz, que
and then after Veracruz,
más cortito, vamos a brincar a el estado de Tamaulipas.
Then we're going to jump over to the state of Tamaulipas.
Ya el estado de Tamaulipas, tenemos que buscar el norte como sea. Buscar
then we have to find a route once we're in Tamaulipas.
La frontera norte, que la frontera está ahí en Reynosa.
To reach the border, and the border is right there in Reynosa.
Sí, es la frontera final. Ahí es donde
That's our final border.
A ver, Si logramos pasar todo lo que es ese trayecto que les estoy diciendo.
And if we can manage to cross through all of those states that I have just mentioned,
vamos a llegar a...
going to reach Reynosa, the capital city.
Ya en Reynosa se ve de qué manera vamos a pasar.
Things couldn't be more clear.
Óigame, carnal, óigame. Y el destino, la ruta que ustedes traen, ¿qué destino traen? ¿Qué frontera?
Naranjo. Todos vamos para Naranjo.
La mayoría de las personas estamos aquí en Santa.
If they're going to cross in Sable, or Petén,
En la frontera.
I don't know why. I apologize. The buffering is happening and I didn't choose it. But this person is talking about how they want to cross at a location that is the closest to them. And they're upset that other people are going to a different border crossing because they said that they should all stick together. And this is, the closest place for them to cross, so they're going to wait there.
Pero, ¿cómo te explicara, carnal? Lo que les pregunto, ¿qué destino traen aquí en México? ¿Qué destino, qué frontera van a buscar acá en México? Tamaulipas, Reynosa, Matamoros, Piedras Negras.
What I'm talking about, this person, Junior Escobar says, what I'm talking about is where are you going to cross once you reach the border? You're going to go through Reynosa, you're going to go through Matamoros, you're going to go through Piedras Negras, where? Mexicali, Tijuana. What border crossing with the Mexican northern border into the United States are you going to reach?
Nogales, Caborca.
Nogales, Caborca, where?
Hay varias, no sé. ¿Cuál van a buscar, carnal?
Which one are you seeking?
Creo que para Tijuana creo. Todavía eso no lo han decidido, creo.
Oh, we're headed to Tijuana, but we haven't decided that for sure yet. What?
Bueno, todavía están en la casa del inmigrante, Maldonado, todavía están en la casa del inmigrante. Nosotros aquí estamos en la terminal de buses de aquí de Santa Elena, todavía están en la casa del inmigrante de aquí de Santa Elena ustedes.
Are you guys still in the Casa del Migrante here in Santa Elena? We're at the bus terminal.
Estamos aquí en la casa del inmigrante, pero ya nos vamos a ir para la terminal. Solo estamos esperando que la gente termine de comer en el refugio para podernos ir para la terminal.
Yeah, we're here at the Casa del Migrante. We're just waiting for people to finish eating so we could go to the terminal.
Bastantes ahí, Maldonado, hay bastantes personas todavía.
There's a lot of people still there? Maldonado?
Terminal nos vamos a reunir y vamos a hablar, pero la verdad que la decisión ya está tomada, que entremos por el Seibo. Ya la mayoría aquí, todos queremos entrar por Seibo. Los que se querían ir por la técnica ya se fueron. Entonces, ya vamos a llegar nosotros para que terminemos de hablar ahí todos.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there.
Dale, Maldonado, aquí estamos esperando todos, aquí estamos nosotros, aquí hay un buen grupo también todavía. Y los que vienen de allá de Tecún, ¿cómo podemos hacer con esas personas?
What do we do with the people that are crossing at Tecunuman?
Maldonado.
Tranquilo, ya vamos a ver. Ya vamos a llegar ahí para que hablemos.
Don't worry about it. I'm almost going to be there and we can talk about it when I get there.
Dale.
Okay, fine. Go. And then they posted this news report about, what is this about? The sector of Petén están secuestrando. Oh, so this is from Guatemalan News, and the headline reads that they are basically capturing members of the caravan. En el sector de Petén están secuestrando. Oh, in the sector of Petén, they are kidnapping members of the caravan. And someone says in an alarmed tone, "Is this true?" And Maldonado, who sounds to be like one of the other coordinators or smugglers.
Mira, hermano, yo vengo con un grupo como de unas 100 personas, 100 y algo, como 120, 100, y a ninguno del grupo le ha pasado nada. Todos estamos bien, todos hemos estado bien, comimos, dormimos bien, y el grupo está normal. Solo que nosotros caímos a la terminal y nos venimos directo para la calle del inmigrante. Nos dijeron que íbamos al carnaval, les dijimos que no nos interesaba ni nada de eso. Y a lo mejor hay gente que les dice que vayan al carnaval y entonces se van, ¿me entiendes?
Okay. Maldonado responds to the concern of this person saying, look, I'm traveling right now with a group of 100, 120 people or so, and everything's been fine for us. Been traveling with no problems. We arrived here to the migrant house. Everybody ate, everybody slept, everybody's doing fine. Now, when we arrived, there were some people that were inviting us to go down to the carnival. We didn't go. We stayed put. Now, maybe there are some people that decided they wanted to go to the carnival, and they got off course.
Entonces ese es el problema, uno sabe a qué vino aquí, ¿me entiendes?
And they got off course, and that's the problem, because you know what? We know what we're here for.
Uno no vino acá a parrandear, pues.
We didn't come here to party. So basically saying, hey, the people that got kidnapped, if they did get kidnapped, they got off course. If they forgot their mission.
Eso es cierto, eso es cierto.
That's true.
Cada quien sabe lo que hace.
Yep, everyone knows.
Y bien sabe que
everyone knows what they're supposed to do.
no anden en el país de uno, entonces tiene que andar con cuidado. Y no confiar en nadie tampoco.
And if you're not in your own country, you got to be on the lookout and not trust anyone.
Gracias a Dios, entonces hay que con cuidado, háganlo con cuidado, con cuidado.
And you got to be careful. So they post the story about kidnapped people again. Jeremy chimes in.
Bueno, compañeros, ¿será que nos pueden esperar? Nosotros estamos aquí en Río Dulce. Vamos para Santa Elena. ¿Nos pueden esperar? Nosotros vamos un buen grupito aquí. ¿Nos pueden esperar? ¿Nos pueden hacer el favor?
¿Cuántos vienen? ¿Cuántos vienen por Río Dulce? ¿Cuántos vienen?
Aproximadamente todo el grupito viene como unos 70 personas, 80 personas.
So this guy asked for them to wait because he is with a group of about 70 people. And somebody responds, this amándote Dios eterno, loving you eternally, dear God. That dude who sounds like one of the coyotes, he responds to the news story about this kidnapping of migrants, saying that that's fake news. Falsa información, he says. These people are leaving Tikkun Uman, and they're going to Peten. Where are they going to meet the bus? Somebody else chimes in here.
No le paren bolas a vainas es mentira. La gente que cualquier mierda se inventa.
This person that goes by the name of V says that that's all lies. People invent stuff. It's not even true. People are getting kidnapped. That is true. People are getting kidnapped, raped, trafficked, all sorts of things. But, you know, you don't want to hurt business if you're a smuggler, so you just tell people everything is sunshine and roses. Everything is going good. Notice how they discourage any negative talk about the dangers of traveling. Any negative talk. I'm going to skip over some of this logistical stuff. I'm sure that everybody that's on this feed right now has already memorized the names of Tikkun Uman and Peten and all these other places where they're intending on crossing. They're talking about buying bus tickets and whatnot here.
Para el grupo que viene ahorita por Río Dulce, las 70 personas, el chavo que se comunicó con nosotros salimos ahorita ya de aquí Santa Elena. Entonces, ustedes tras que lleguen acá, váyanse solo al Ceibo. Allá lo vamos a estar esperando nosotros en la frontera del Ceibo.
For the person that has a group of 70 people, we're going to be moving ahead. We'll meet you in Ceibo.
Ahí está la casa del inmigrante y lo vamos a esperar.
And we'll be there at the migrant house in Ceibo, so we'll be waiting.
Si pueden apurarle, por favor, agarren autobús lo más pronto posible.
If you could hurry it up, get a bus and get up here as quickly as possible.
Porque ahorita la caravana va saliendo de aquí de Petén ya.
The caravan is leaving Peten now. So we'll arrive tomorrow at around 6:30, says this other guy. Let's see. What in the hell was that? I don't even know what that was. There's no video there. The hell put that in there?
Esperaríamos ahí en el Seibo, frontera para el Seibo, vamos todos, frontera para el Seibo.
Okay, they're still talking about that.
Disculpe, ahí en Petén están todos los inmigrantes, o qué, o faltan más. Puchica, que quería saber de mi hijo, que no me ha llamado, no sé nada de él, estoy preocupada.
That's the lady looking for her son. Still asking about where they to her son. Somebody responds to her saying, why don't you calm down, lady? Bad news travels faster. Let's wait. Meaning, if you have no news is good news, basically. Bad news, because bad news travels fast. In Spanish, we have a saying that bad news travels fast, which is meant to calm people who are waiting for news about something. And it's meant to tell them, you know, if you haven't heard anything, it's probably good news, because if it was bad news, you'd already know about it. So this person is being told basically to pipe down. They don't even want this poor woman asking too many questions about her kid, because it looks bad. It looks bad to the other migrants who are also seeing news stories about people being kidnapped in the news, you know, from the caravan. Let us hope that your son is okay. I am sure you will soon receive a call from him and you will find out he is fine.
Gracias. Yo sí le pido a Dios que me lo cuide y bueno, a todos, porque todos van ahí arriesgando su vida y todo, pero sí, hay que tener fe en Dios. Yo sé que mi hijo va a estar bien y está bien. Gracias. Ay, que Diosito los cuide a todos, porque yo sé que todos van por lo mismo. Y gracias.
Wow, that was chilling. Did you hear this woman's voice? She's almost in tears. Listen to it again. I know you can't understand what she's saying. I will translate it for you. But listen to the tone of her voice, because she changes. Her voice is cracking because she is so scared for her son. And she says, thank you. And her voice is shaking as she says thank you to the person that basically blew her off and told her to, you know, stop worrying. And she says, I know you're right. I know he's fine. I know he's going to be fine. And I know that, you know, everything is going to be fine. You're right. And thank you, because, you know, I know you're all trying to reach the same dreams. So thank you. And the next person responding to her says, be patient. My child went to the USA 2 years ago, and I waited 12 days before knowing anything about his whereabouts.
Usted sabe que como patojos a veces son irresponsables o como que no les da pena, ¿va? Ellos van como aventurando, para ellos esto es una aventura, entonces muchas veces uno se preocupa, ¿verdad? Porque...
Listen to that. Oh my God, let's listen again.
Usted sabe que como patojos a veces son irresponsables o como que no les da pena, ¿va? Ellos van como aventurando, para ellos esto es una aventura. Entonces,
you know that for these young people that you know, this is fun for them, and many of them don't take it seriously. It's an adventure for them, you know. They're messing around, and so that's why I worry.
Entonces, muchas veces uno se preocupa, ¿verdad? Porque son sus hijos. Pero como ya le digo, ellos son así como que más inmaduros, ¿va? Y si no se ha comunicado con usted, ya va a estar por ahí comunicándose, ¿va? Tenga paciencia y como le digo, ¿va? Muchas veces, o si no lleva mucho dinero, está tratando la manera de cuidar su dinero y muchas veces no piden llamada o algo así por pena.
And you know, they don't have a lot of money with them, and they're running out of money, and they're using it up, and so they don't want to ask for help, and sometimes they don't ask anyone for help.
Entonces, quizás por eso no se ha podido comunicar. Igual, si no pudo entrar a ningún albergue.
Or maybe he couldn't get into a shelter. I don't know. Maybe that's why he hasn't communicated with me.
Entonces, no tuvo cómo cargar su teléfono.
Maybe he couldn't charge his phone. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to pause there for now. We can pick this up again in another short live stream. I'm going to take a break, and then I will come back and do some more. Thanks for watching. Please share this on your page, in groups, as many places as you can. The more eyes we get on this information, the more people will understand what's really going on. And stay tuned for my next translation of the Caravan WhatsApp chats. Bye, guys.